Are you ready?
Like forever down, right? So have you just come in from somewhere? Abuja or Lagos? Party City.
Thank you.
Where are you sitting, madam? Oh wow, that's quite fun.
As we are operating a completely full service today, we would appreciate your assistance with stowing your hand baggage. If you do have any coats, jackets, backpacks, handbags or duty-free shopping bags, please do place these under the seat in front of you just until we have accommodated all of the larger suitcases in the overhead lockers. And to maximise space in the overhead lockers, please place your suitcases sideways into the overhead lockers as demonstrated by the stickers inside the lockers. The exception to this, however, is if you are seated in a front row seat or an emergency exit row where the floor area around your seat must be completely clear to take off. Once all of your hand baggage is safely stowed, please make yourselves comfortable and keep the aisle clear for our remaining customers to join us on board. As a reminder, smoking, including e-cigarettes, vaping and the use of any other smoking device is not permitted at any time whilst on board. This includes the toilets, which are fitted with smoke detectors. And as the aircraft is currently being refueled, please keep your seatbelts unfastened until the fasten seatbelt signs have been switched back on. Thank you. Once again, to those of you just joining us, a very good evening to you and welcome on board your British Airways flight to Manchester. We are operating a completely full service today, so we would appreciate your assistance with stowing your hand baggage. If you do have any coats, jackets, handbags, backpacks or shopping bags, please do place these under the seat in front of you just until we have accommodated all of the larger suitcases up in the overhead lockers. If you are stowing a suitcase, please place it into the overhead lockers sideways. The exception to this is if you are sitting in a front row seat or an emergency exit row where all items of luggage must be placed into the overhead lockers. Once all of your baggage is safely stowed, please make yourselves comfortable and keep the aisle clear for our remaining customers to join us on board. As a reminder, smoking is not permitted at any time.
Yes.
Welcome on board everyone. All customers have now boarded and we're about to brief you on the safety procedures of this aircraft. We ask that you remove your personal headphones until the end of the briefing. Portable electronic devices may be used during the flight as long as they are in flight safe mode. You may use handheld devices such as mobile phones, tablets and e-readers during takeoff and landing. You may also use personal headphones at these times. Larger items including laptops must be switched off and stowed away safely. As a reminder, smoking is not permitted at any time whilst on board.
To Manchester. My name is Adam Howie. Joining me in the flight deck of this Airbus A321, First Officer Matt Johnson. Karen's in charge of the cabin and she will give you the safety demonstration very shortly. British Airways seatbelt policy: when the seatbelt sign is on, you return to your seat and keep your seatbelt fastened. Just about ready to go. I'm sorry that we're behind our schedule this evening. Matt and I had arrived late to the aircraft actually. There's many delays with the rain showers in the southeast here today that have kept Heathrow a bit behind schedule. Flight time just 30 minutes towards Manchester. We'll do our very best to get you there just as quickly and as comfortably as we can. Perhaps be sat here for about another 2 minutes before we make our way out towards the runway and away from these showers into slightly drier conditions up in Manchester. I'll give you an update of the weather conditions and our time of arrival later on, but in the meantime, please do relax and enjoy the service from the cabin. Thank you.
Cabin crew, please place all doors to automatic and cross-check. And the cabin crew, please stand by for a manual demonstration.
Take their positions for the safety briefing, please can we remind you that smoking, including e-cigarettes, vaping and the use of other smoking devices, is not permitted at any time whilst on board. This includes the toilets, which are fitted with smoke detectors. Personal devices should have the flight safe mode feature enabled now. Handheld devices must be held securely or placed into a pocket. Larger devices, including laptops, will be stowed safely for takeoff and landing. Please unplug your device from the power sockets for takeoff and landing. They must also be unplugged when they aren't in use during the flight. If you lose your device in your seat, please don't move the seat and inform the cabin crew. Hand baggage must be placed under the seat in front of you or in an overhead locker so it doesn't block the aisles or exits. Place items in the locker carefully as they may fall out and injure someone. We ask for your full attention whilst we demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft as they may differ from any aircraft you've flown on before. Please check your seatbelt is fastened securely and worn whenever the signs are on. It is fastened and adjusted like this and opened like this. For your comfort and safety, we do recommend you keep your seatbelt fastened and visible at all times. If the cabin air supply fails, oxygen will be provided and masks like this will appear automatically. If you are wearing a face mask, please remove it before fitting the oxygen mask. Stay in your seat, pull the oxygen mask towards you, place it over your mouth and nose, and breathe normally, adjusting the band to secure it. Please note that the bag may not inflate, and you may need to pull on a coloured streamer to release your mask. Ensure your own mask is fitted before helping anyone else. Your life jacket is underneath or beside your seat. If required, remove the jacket from its container and pull it over your head. Pass the long strap around your waist, secure the clip to the buckle at the front and pull tight. To inflate, pull the red toggle. The air can be topped up by using this mouthpiece, and the light can be used to attract attention. Do not inflate your life jacket until you are outside the aircraft. Should we need to evacuate, move quickly to the closest usable exit, taking nothing with you. Low-level lighting will guide you to an exit. All exits are clearly marked and are being pointed out to you now. Please locate your nearest exit. Remember, it may be behind you. Opening the doors automatically inflates the evacuation slides, and high-heeled shoes must be taken off as they may tear the slide. Please now check that your seat is upright in the takeoff position with the armrest down, your table folded away, personal devices unplugged, and window blinds open ready for takeoff. Please study the safety card in your seat area before we depart. This contains important safety information, including details on your brace position. If you do have any questions, please just ask your cabin crew. Thank you.
I said, oh God, I so did ask you so lovely, thank you.
As a normal procedure during all night takeoff and landings, we're just about to dim the cabin lights. If you do wish to continue reading, please use the reading light in the area around your seat. crew, seats for takeoff.
heading towards the southwest this evening. There are some rain showers in Manchester this evening. We arrived, temperatures at 9 degrees Celsius. We should be landing only just behind our schedule in about 20 minutes time. We hope you're having time to relax and join the service with the cabin crew on this short flight. I'll speak to you again just once more to welcome you to Manchester.
To help us prepare for landing, please could you gather all of your personal belongings ready to be put away. If you do wish to dispose of any waste, please hand this to a member of the crew that will be passing through the cabin. Our Wi-Fi service will shortly be switched off, however you may continue to use any handheld electronic devices for landing. These must be held securely or placed into your pocket. Larger items including laptops must be switched off and stowed away safely for landing. Here at British Airways, we're immensely proud of our long-standing charity partnership with Comic Relief called Flying Start. Together, our customers and colleagues have raised millions of pounds to help children and young people living through the most challenging of times. If you would like to help us, you can today by simply donating any spare change in any currency into our charity collection bag, which a member of the crew will bring through the cabin. On behalf of British Airways Comic Relief and Flying Start, we thank you in advance for your continued support and your generosity. Thank you. Please now return to your seat to make sure that all of your personal belongings are safely put away in the overhead lockers or under the seat in front of you. Customers sitting in a front row seat or an emergency exit row should place all items in the overhead lockers, leaving the floor area around your seat completely clear. Please check that your table is folded away, your seat is in the landing position with the armrest down, and your seatbelt is securely fastened. If you are seated by a window and have lowered the blind, please return it to the open position for landing. You may continue to use handheld electronic devices for landing. These must be held securely or placed into a pocket. Larger items, including laptops, must now be switched off and stowed away in your luggage. Please also take a moment to remind yourself of your nearest exit and study the safety card in your seat area. In the event of an emergency, leave all hand baggage behind. We will also be adjusting the cabin lighting for landing. If you would like some additional light, please use the button in your seat area.
Crew seats for landing. A very warm welcome to Manchester. It's just gone to 8:45. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the fasten seatbelt signs have been switched off. You may now make and receive calls as well as use all data service on your handheld electronic devices. Before you leave the aircraft today, please make sure that you have all your personal items with you, just in case you may have left something in your seat area during the flight. If you do need any assistance here in Manchester, please do speak to our colleagues who will be more than happy to help. For our customers who have ordered special assistance to leave the aircraft today, please remain seated until the area around you is clear and the crew will be on hand to assist you. On behalf of all of us on board and British Airways, we'd very much like to thank you for choosing to fly with us today, and we do look forward to seeing you again very soon. Thank you and a very good evening to you all.
Thanks very much, Doors to manual and cross track.